Danielle Smith, not the Premier of Alberta, changing their profile. Maybe you have to do that if it gets bad enough.
Were you named after a legend, or is there a famous person who shares your name? Well, Alberta's new Premier, Danielle Smiths, shares her name with a former American television anchor who is facing the Premier's share of political backlash on her social media accounts. Based in St. Louis, USA, this other Danielle Smith says on her Twitter profile that she's a former TV anchor, not Alberta Premier. Just one day into this confusion, and she's forced to edit her bio thanks to the user's social media habits.
You just have a thought in your head and you want to express it. Boom, you look it up. Oh, there's Danielle Smith. You're not even taking the time to look if that's a real Danielle Smith, and you send off whatever the note is, right? And people don't spend the time to stop and think, right? And so things are very reactionary like that.
The American Danielle Smith has been on Twitter since 2008, but her account is now blowing up. Now that Alberta's UCP leader Danielle Smith is Premier, coming under fire for her cancer comments.
Well, I am not a fortune teller, and good for her for being proactive. I regret we're in such chaos not only in our country, but in North America and the world. So many people pointing fingers and using blaming language.
Two people having the same name on social media is not uncommon, but dimensions change when one of them is a politician and the other person is a common man. Same is the case for the former Alberta Premier Jason Kenney and a Virginia man who have the same name. He was confused to be the Premier so many times that actual shirts were printed with his picture and name to clarify his identity. In Calgary, Hannah Said, City News.